Alrighty. I think we got everything turned on right. Should be just an easy ride. We did our fit test yesterday, and we just did a solid run workout. So today is just an easy ride. In fact, I should have grabbed my headphones. Those are right. Actually, here, 1 second, we are going to grab the headphones. Fix the camera. That's a little better. Have to transition everything from downstairs, so and that includes my mixer and my mic. So it's a blessing I gotta set up this quickly. Zwift seems to be really loud. Will it continue to ride if I go to the menu? There we go. Let's calibrate them just a little bit. There we go. That feels a little better to me. Yeah, Spotify's about halfway too. I kind of don't want it to drown us. Alrighty. That's better. It's alright. Cool. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Just trying to switch to a different screen. Didn't mean to kick you to my starting soon page. Alright, we're just gonna settle in for a steady little ride here. It's really just recovery. Hey, Streaming God. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Welcome to the family. So this ride is, again, really easy. Just a nice cool down. Yesterday we did our fit test. And just about 5 minutes ago I finished a progressive run. Doing increased pace. Running is definitely my wheelhouse sport. So we got up to about 6:45s and just kind of a little tempo run. It's good to kind of get back into the feel of running again. I did a half marathon about a month ago as like a opening season benchmark. Did it in 7:37 pace average, and trying to build my legs back up to where I was last year. But I want to be talking a lot on how you can be working together as a group to inspire and motivate each other for whatever your fitness goals are. I think that's the most important thing, is just learning how to enjoy the journey and staying healthy and staying fit. I don't know if it's anybody else, like when you're watching after right now, I feel like my FTP power is, I don't know, like, so yesterday when I did my FTP test, did a 185 watts for 20 minutes, which gives me an FTP of 170. And that seems, I mean, I know I was pushing it, but, and I know this is supposed to be an easy ride, but it almost seems like mundane. I feel like I can do like 145 watts or something pretty easily for a while, but as soon as I like push it up a little bit, like I have like a narrow range. In other words, my zones seem to be tighter than what Zwift predicts. Anyway, we won't complain. We'll do the easy 90 watts and 135 watt, 125 watt zone 2 sections and be happy with it. We might bump it up just a little bit. I need to get some oil on my chain. Take care of your chain. Important. Take care of your chain. It'll take care of you. Alright, a minute left before we go into a smooth, steady 135. Just a nice, easy recovery ride today after our fit test yesterday. and our tempo run just a minute ago. I wonder how audible that still is from here. I'll test it later. My headphones just talk to me in Chinese. I have no idea why. Oh, these headphones. More power, I'm doing more power. I'm doing more power, Zwift. Okay. I have no clue if these headphones are telling me. Are they low battery? I'm trying to do more power. It won't let me. I have no problem doing 125 watts. There we go. That's better. Like, I'm trying to put in the power. Trying to do the work. You gotta let me, Zwift. You gotta let me. Maybe we'll do something. This workout's a good one to get this like at the right spot. Twist it over. Nice easy ride today. Active recovery. Working out the lactic acid. Working out the lactic acid. I do not know why it won't get me up to 125 watts. There we go. Guess I'm not pedaling fast enough. Cruising down the road I go. Easy recovery ride. These headphones I've not been impressed with. I guess that's what you get for getting cheap stuff. They don't really hold a charge. In fact, I think the audio might have died in the computer because these died. That's a little annoying. Let's go to some... Okay, Real Tech, that's good. Get you guys the audio back. Real Tech, there we go. I should just kept on that to start with. A little better. Sweet, looks like we got on our Frisbee team. Shout out to Isaac Conley. there'll be competition, but GG. So I'm playing a Thursday intramural Frisbee League. We get a win. Nice. How about a quick like? Come on. Come on, Facebook. We got on the Frisbee team. We made it. Cool and easy down the road I go. Cool and easy down the road I go. Anyway, my phone's gonna die. We're looking at buying a cadence sensor. I've always, my whole life, gone by feel. It'd be nice to have an actual metric for it. We don't have one right now. Don't have a cadence sensor yet. I'll show you here. We've got this. Oh, I don't want to spill it. This is my GoPro kit. Haven't even unwrapped a lot of it, or any of it. It's got some chest strap, head strap, some yellow thing. I think it's like a flotation buoy or something. But we're gonna be testing this hopefully over the weekend, doing some outdoor live streams with the GoPro to figure out how to get that set up. I don't know if GoPro streams to Twitch. I might be streaming to Facebook, but we'll figure it out. I wonder almost if I can do just stream to Facebook and then have Twitch. And there's other streaming things, but I don't know, we'll see. We're building up a little bit at a time. Keeping an easy pace here. Our heart rate is not even waking up yet. That's okay though. This is a cool down ride after our fit test yesterday and after our speed run workout just about 25 minutes now ago. This is just our cool down period. Hubsin, are you on? I don't know. Hey Nike, welcome. I'm still figuring out some of the running stream setup. It's a little bit of a challenge. I have to bring the camera, the mic, and the mixer downstairs to the treadmill. It worked today, I think pretty well, but the main issue is it streams from my laptop rather than my computer, so I have to change some of the settings. But that's why I kind of did a speed work today, kind of get a feel and a test for the system, the setup, and what I can handle. So we did a progressive pacing. Quiet phone. Started at like 8:30s minutes per mile, and then went up. We finished with a mile at 6:45 pace. Reduce power. I guess I have to switch gears to reduce power. Again, I know this is a cool down. I just feel like I have such a tight zone window. I don't know. I need to maybe tell Zwift my manual zones. Because though in my fit test, doing 185 was like my max, doing here at 90 is almost like non-existent. That's like 125 should be my zone 1. 135 or something should be zone 2. I'll play around with it. I guess we're not going to complain today, but I think because it calculates it based off of watts per kilogram, and I don't weigh very much, so I think they're just really they're tighter zones than it estimates for me. So I was doing 125 watts that it's prescribing, and my heart rate isn't bumping up. I don't know. Nike, I checked out your channel a little bit. You do some Zwift streaming too, right? And you're a guild leader for Guild Wars, right? It's been a while since I've looked at Guild Wars. Cool, brother. I haven't played Guild Wars in forever, since like the original one. I don't think I own Guild Wars 2 right now. Been playing, maybe play even later today, Sekiro, like kind of the Dark Souls series, and online I play like Battle Royale, Apex. Not very greatly, but I think I really need some chain oil. My drivetrain is a little loud. I need to get my back wheel like trued up too. Been moving too many times, jostling stuff. Bike maintenance required. ERG mode isn't keeping me at 125 very well. I guess I just need to keep the cadence up. Of course, when I pick up the cadence, it's jumping to 130. Oh well. So the workout that we're doing now that we did our fit test, we're gonna do like a 6-week FTP builder training plan. Just one of the ones that Zwift publishes. I've been looking into getting a coach, but I have a lot of free resources, or I mean free along with Zwift, I'm gonna take advantage of for the time being. Especially stuff that fits into like the work schedule, so we can do consistent streaming. And I'm also going to be figuring out my race schedule here pretty soon. Mostly what I want to do this season is sprint and Olympic distance triathlons. Believe it or not, last year, yeah, Nike. I've done my own training for years. I think the one advantage of the coach is that it's just like, they just give you a workout and you can just go and do it. But again, with the Zwift training plans, it's just there. I can just turn it on and work out. So I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, last year I qualified for the Sprint National Triathlon in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm deciding whether to go. It's just a lot of transportation costs and stuff. train more, train harder, take a destination. Yeah, rest is definitely, I think rest is one thing in my opinion that a lot of people don't take advantage of. And I learned, like, no shame if you're just feeling way burned out, just take a rest. It's great advice. Are you training for any races, Nike, or just fitness in general? Here in Utah, I'm gonna plan on doing a lot of the local races. And then next year I'm gonna start doing the half Ironmans again. I chose not to do any half Ironmans yet, just because I've been a little bit out of shape. Race on Zwift, okay, cool. I need to do a few more Zwift races. The good thing and the bad thing with Zwift is you open up a race, it's people all over the world, and they're super good. As you can see by I'm just like an okay cyclist. I feel like I do pretty good in real life. I don't know. I'm a decent racer. I've gotten some decent placements and stuff, but I do it and just enjoy it. Zwift racing is fun though. I did a few with my tri club. Definitely a good workout. And as along with this conversation with Nike, free. Well, free in the context that you're paying for Zwift. I'll find you for a race sometime. Another one I do want to do down the road, just because I think it'd be really cool, is Lodija, here in Utah to Wyoming. I think that would be a fun achievement for anyone that wants to look that up. It's I think you spell it Lotoja. It's a 200-mile race starting here in Utah. It's like you need van support and all that. Might start just doing it as a relay team. Just gonna get a feel for it, and a year or two do the full race. I think it would be fun. Someday we're gonna learn how to be a better cyclist. That is the goal. If nothing else, It's one thing I'm excited about for streaming stuff is get in shape myself. Have some consistency, accountability. Accountability is huge to a consistent training regimen. Cool, easy down the road I go. Need to be paying attention and hitting that 125 watts. My ERG isn't keeping me very accountable. These nice cool down rides, they're just fun. Just fun. I'll have to see what the workout is tomorrow. This whole week probably be kind of moderate, and then next week we'll probably ramp up into some good interval training. Like I was saying, I am on a Zwift training plan, and I'm not sure exactly what it has in store, but it looked pretty good as I glanced over it. It's the FTP builder. Other good news, I am getting a new webcam in a few days, so I don't have to switch between webcams when I'm doing my runs to my bike, so I'll be able to get the webcam really dialed in. Right now it's like a little bit higher than I like it. It's not quite dialed in because I had to move it back and forth. Yeah, FTP building is good. I think the funnest part is having to redo that fit test every like 3 months. So I did I'm in the Salt Lake Tri Club, again living here in Utah, and I did a kicker lab with the group last year. Again, a lot of my bike training was about a year ago before I started being really in a crunch time with school. And doing the FTP test like every quarter was fun. But it's good for you. It's again that accountability and working hard, and for myself, like I believe, like I've done training by myself for years, and learning how to push yourself and kind of find what your own limits are is a good self-discovery. And I would say to anyone who's trying to get into fitness, like a good starting point is just learning how to be healthy, not get injured, and just building fitness, like building the good habits. If you ever have a desire to get into any sort of racing or self-competition, I would say keep it in that realm of just competing against yourself, making yourself better. And you'll have better competition against others as a byproduct if you focus on your own work. Ramp test on Zwift versus the 20-minute tests. I'll have to look at that one, Nike. I am really honestly familiar with just the 20-minute one, so I'll look at that. 5 minutes of pain, okay? After just doing the 20 minutes of pain, 5 minutes of pain sounds great. But I mean, saying that, like today, it's just like whistling and watching the butterflies go by. we earn our rest breaks, right? Earn the rest break. This is just a lactic acid recycling. I don't even know if I'm pushing hard enough to cycle lactic acid. Yeah, a 20-minute fit test. I think everyone should experience it, or any cyclist should experience it sometime in their life. But definitely is brutal. I had my roommate. So my roommate, he doesn't cycle at all. I just have the indoor trainer. This is before I was doing this, like last year, and he just saw me cycling like all the time, so he's curious about it. So I threw him on, just let him like pedal around, free ride. But he wanted to try. He's a very competitive dude, even though he does like lifting and stuff. But he wanted to try the fit test, and I warned him. About killed him. I was afraid I killed my own roommate. He was surprised. Again, he's just competitive. He just blew himself up, pushed himself, almost killed himself. Kudos to him, but. Yeah, it's hard work. Okay, things I've learned from streaming so far. I'm gonna have to remember to put my contacts in before I go to work. I've been wearing glasses for such a long time. I haven't worn my contacts very regularly, but they're just such a freaking pain. Of course, then I put my contacts in and sweat drips into my eyes, and that's also a pain. Easy down the road I go. Nike, if you're still here, do you use the kicker core, or the snap, or a totally different brand? I had the kicker snap. I've heard a lot of good things about the kicker core. It's on my radar to upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that the kicker's just way better. The snap's done me well. I mean, and again, previously I was on a tighter budget, but to the point where I think I can upgrade, and I think it'd be nice. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Plus, it's just, I've got my trainer tire on, and that's just such a freaking, like, if I want to bike outside, I have to switch out my tire. I have a lot of things on the wish list. Another tire, another bike. Because the formula for bikes is always N+1, right? But, and the kicker. I think my Tri Club has a program where I might be able to sell my kicker snap and then upgrade with a kind of a discount for selling the snap. So then I just have to take the tire off. I know it's not just totally simple, but I at least wouldn't have to change the tire every single time I want to go outdoors. That'll be next on the list of investments. I do triathlons too, so like I do want to get like a time trial bike. This bike has been amazing. I love it, but I'd like to have both. My roommates are going to think I'm crazy, but I think any good cyclist is a little bit crazy. Direct drive trainer. So the kicker versus the kicker snap. So the snap I have, it uses my back tire, and the tire sits on a tube that is connected to the flywheel. So you just tighten the tube, the kicker right against adjacent to the bike's tire. And so, like, if, for example, if I just started pushing like 8,000 watts. Right now, it can get slippage because it's based off of wheel to drivetrain contact, or to the kicker snap. The kicker that Nike has is you take off your back wheel and you connect your chain directly to the kicker, so it's direct power. So your chain is physically linked to the kicker. So your back wheel is just off completely. So that's what a direct drive trainer is versus what I have now. If that answers your question. But yeah, the direct power, as Nike is saying, is supposed to just be a lot better. Obviously, you don't get like slippage. I think it reads power more accurately a little bit. Which power, it's great to be accurate. Like in my case, I wish it was like perfectly accurate. I don't think it is. It doesn't ultimately matter because as long as I keep relative and always keep it calibrated, then it's still okay for my training purposes. But it's nice to have a accurate power. And then the kicker core snap, or sorry, the kicker core is like kind of a middle ground between the snap and the kicker. I'm actually not exactly sure. I think you have to like buy a drivetrain for it. I have a friend who has it, but I didn't investigate it thoroughly. If I was to make the jump, I'd probably just get the kicker. Yeah. The core is bare bones. Yeah, one of my friends has it, and it's, again, I think it's a great stepping stone. But at my point, like, I think I just jump all the way up to the kicker from the snap. And then what I'd hope, like, if I could get a tri-bike, I would just leave this bike basically on the kicker permanently. And then use my tri-bike for outdoors. Or vice versa, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to have a road bike to go up hills. My friend is texting me about the Frisbee team. Apparently we're stacked. It's got him and his some of our friends, Kyle Gordy. Yeah, we're gonna dominate the Frisbee league, sounds like. I played Frisbee back in college and a little bit of club. Been to some national championship stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Another hobby. I've kind of progressed from Frisbee into triathlon and cycling, so I don't blow out my knees playing Frisbee. There we go. We got some spot here in London. Another 5 minutes, just finishing out. Cool down. I think today is London. Yeah. I didn't check beforehand, but I'm pretty sure this is London. Zwift has like a schedule. It switches between like Watopia and London. I think Richmond is still in the rotation. It's been a while since I've Zwifted properly. Have I been to London? No, I lived in England for 2 years. I lived in Leeds in northeastern England, so Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Billingham. So I was over there for a few years for a church service, but I never made it as far south as London. It'd be on my list to go. England is very pretty, beautiful place. I loved it while I was there. I left to that service thing from Utah. So Utah is basically a desert, right? Going from basically a desert to just the lush green. It's so vibrant. It was amazing. Definitely really pretty. I couldn't say how close Zwift's got it though, just because again I've not been to London or this area. I know this is like a real place though. Like if you look at the, follow my Strava or whatever, you see the Zwift map. It'll it's like overlaid over like a real life map. It's kind of cool. Maybe that's the goal, is to go bike on this route in real life. Forza 4. I haven't played the Forzas yet. I think a few of them have come out on Xbox Gold or whatever, Xbox Live, but I haven't really played them. Yeah, Xbox Game Pass, that's it. Here we're flying down -8%. Feel like I should like get in a tuck. I'm gonna do the whole bike tuck. It's hard to do here with the mic. If you watch what's that guy? His name is Team Sky. The guy who won Tour de France a little bit ago. Starts with F. Hey, cheers Nike. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I'll always appreciate the support. Have a good night. Yeah, cheers. There's this guy, Team Sky. The name escapes me. It starts with an F. Frodeno or something. He does like this crazy. Here, I'll move my mic. He gets on his tube like this and just cycles right here and does just like some incredible power downhill. It's just insane. He just does the bunny hop top tube ride, and you can Google it. I'll find the guy's name and post it or something. I can't believe I can't remember. I've watched the clip a lot. Again, he won the Tour de France. Team Sky. I'm thinking Jan Frodeno, but he's a triathlete. It's a different guy. But so fun to watch. So dangerous. Don't try it at home unless you're on your drivetrain trainer and they're keeping you stable. I have jumped down on the top tube outdoors, but I'm pretty cautious about it. It's no point dying. Yeah, it's fun to go fast. Here in Utah, go down Big Cottonwood Canyon, and I think I'm not even by far not the best. I know a lot of you even watching probably better, but I've gotten to 48, 49 miles an hour outdoors. And that's scary. Scary enough. Plenty scary. Alright, we're finishing up. 20 seconds. Today was, again, just an easy ride, recovery ride from yesterday's fit test. And we did a tempo run earlier. So, keep it nice and smooth. I'll see what's on the training plan for tomorrow. We're doing an FTP, or a functional threshold power booster workout, like a 6-week workout plan. So anyone can follow along with this ride, and I'll be doing some videos on how you can convert this type of material for your own purposes, whether you work on do your workouts on the treadmill or indoor recumbent bike, etc. We'll try to figure out how you can do stuff with perceived effort rather than power. This is my plan progress. Let's see what is next. Won't let me click it. I don't know. Strength something. Strength something. So awesome. Well, I appreciate everybody joining in. I am probably going to be taking a little break to shower, and then we're going to play, I think, some Sekiro. This is Tuesday night is my gaming streaming night, so doing some Sekiro and possibly some Apex Legends with the bros. So I will be taking an intermission. I will still be closing off the stream and not going onto the intermission screen because it'll be long enough. I don't want it to sit there. But appreciate everybody as always. The world is your tomato. And cheers. I'll be on mine in a little bit. Thanks for coming and supporting. Cheers.